Hello. Morning, Andrew. How are you? Right, guys. Take you through woods today, yeah? Not been through woods for, what? For a couple of days anyway. So, thought, right, I'll take you for a right good walk down here. Just been stood here, right? Sorry about the glare. I've not got me hood on camera today. I didn't bother bringing it. Good morning, Blistering. How are you, brother? It's in that little shack there, right on top of the hill. Bit of a dodgy place to make it on top of a big embankment, isn't it? How are you, Blistering? Right, bruv? Mr. Wooden Spoon? Right, bro. I've still got a comment on it yet, though. Good morning, Cheryl. How are you? I should say good morning, our Cheryl. Definitely. Have we got a Matt in today? Matt? I'm not Matt, bruv. I'm SB. Come on then, let's get walking. Got. Good morning, Ruth. How are you? Got, guys, I love it. Do you know when all leaves start coming down? And all woodlands all starts changing colour. And all these darker pockets like this all start opening up and all lights properly coming through. You know, it's absolutely amazing. Autumn. I love it, I do. Summertime and springtime, I seem to I walk pretty quick, you know, everywhere usually. But in autumn, I don't. I just walk slowly, take it all in. You know, absolutely everything. It's absolutely brilliant. But wild mushrooms start growing and everything. Best time of the year it is. It is blistering. It's absolutely bliss out here today. It's not red hot, so the sun's not, you know, blinding me. Oh, I'll tell you what, guys. Look at that big guy what's come over. Wow. That tree there, what snaps. You know, I'll give you a look at it. You have to be careful though, these really big tall trees here, guys. Some years old, these. If you have a look at this one here. All in a casing on that one's all gone, hasn't it? So look. Right, you can actually stand in that. But it's a big old girl. Look at the size of it. Absolutely massive it is. They all are here. Since trees there have been snapped. But look at this one. This one looks like it's gone over in the last couple of days, this. If you look there, it's all rotten, all inside. It's a pity though, it's one of our oak trees, that. The big root system there. What a pity. Okay. Morning, Anthony. How are you, bro? What's going on, Anthony, man? What are you going to do with the channel, bro? Are you going to back everything up? Anthony? Back all your videos and things like that up, bro. Everything up. Oh, just in case it comes to that, what you're on about in your live. Look at that. Say what, some of these trees are massive, guys. Absolutely massive. Look at that one snap, good style off top of there, you know. And do you know what, guys? I'm half tempted, right? Morning, Trezor. Everybody say hello to Trezor. Not been in for a bit. I've deleted, well, everything but left my live streams. You shouldn't have deleted it, bruv. Yeah? Shouldn't have deleted them, Anthony. You should have just backed it all up. You get me? Just saying there. I'm thinking about putting a trail cam up here, because that tree is going to go very shortly, and as soon as we get this winter winds coming through, it'll rip right through this valley here, and most of these trees will end up going off. Good morning, Akash. How are you, bruv? Morning, Queen. That one's already come down there, and big root system's coming up, if you notice. So I'm thinking about decamming that tree. Good morning, Lex. How are you? But from, say, like this side, you know, like pointing up that way, so you'll get the full tree basically going down on itself. I'll think about that. I've not got a tree falling in my archive, if you get me. It's one of them mad thoughts. But if you have a look at these trees here, they're absolutely huge, these guys. Absolutely huge they are. Morning, Glenn. How are you? How are you, bruv? Good morning, Emily. Oh. They're all starting to rot now. But they're big. They're really big. Tell you what, there's a conker just fell then. It even clumped me on the freaking head. Bit glary that then, bit glary. Fine, thanks SB. Cool, Glenn, bruv. Absolutely brilliant. Right, guys, just let me tighten that up. And that up. My little rig went a little bit loose then. I turned like that and my camber stayed still and handle moved. Good morning, viewers. How are you, bruv? Queen, how's Tarly? Is he alright? And how's our log man? In fact, how are you anyway? How are you, Queen? Not had a chat with you for a while, ain't chat? Not too bad, viewers. Cool, bruv. Good morning, Chaz. How are you all on this nice, cold morning? Emily, I'm good. How's you, Em? Cool. Yeah, Tyler's fine, thanks. At Logman's today after school. Oh, cool. Brilliant. That's all I could hear me. Little bridge there. One of them cool places is this. Even like out trees there are nestled right up on top of brick wall. Yeah, I'll give you a look. And they're still growing. That's how you can tell that. Logman said hi. Big up, Logman. How are you, brother? It's in that tree there, right on top of the wall. Now you can tell how old these walls are. With that, 2 trees sat there, top of a wall. You think it probably would have been a seed. You know, one of the neighbouring trees here, what would have went in a crack or something on the wall. And then we all damp and moss and everything, it started to grow, hasn't it? You get me? Is it chucking down where you are, Shaz? Wow, it's not here. Just had a friend here I haven't seen in 2 years. He's not doing too well, lost everything during the pandemic. Oh, what a shame, viewers, bruv. Give you my best, man, mate, definitely. Not been easy for a lot of people, has it? I mean, a lot of people. Seen that guy there. She's pretty much rotten, is that? It's hard, Lex, but I get through. That's it, Emily. That's what you need to do. Just keep going. Keep going. You'll get through it at the end. You'll come out the other side. Honestly. So old. So really old is this woodland. So really old. The river down there has absolutely carved its way out of that landscape. If you notice down there. Emily, what? You've got loads of friends around. This is why we took down a few trees around here before they came down in the wrong place. 2 years ago, part of a tree took out the power line. Wow. And put a big hole in the roof of the barn. Wow. It's dangerous though, isn't it, Cheryl? You know, I watched them videos you did, Cheryl. Do you know where, I think your husband was taking trees down. Do you know where you were? And they were close to your property then, weren't they? And they were really tall, weren't they, as well? It's same principle here, Cheryl, if you notice. There is a real lot like that, but they're big, heavy trees, these. These come down, you'll hear them. That with a really big thump. Honestly. But I dread to think if one of them come through your roof, if you get what I'm saying. Even one of these small thinner trees here, they'd even make a lot of damage, wouldn't they? If they come down. I have one, Cheryl, in my back garden, and if it comes down, if it comes down the wrong way, it will go through top of my house. It will do, you know, at the back end of my house. But it's not rotten or anything, it's in good condition. And I tend to it, I take all loose, you know, rotten branches, what's grown on it over, well, what's gone rotten over years, I take all them off me, you know, and trim it back. I've got to like lob the top off it yet, which is always a dangerous effort when you're talking 70 foot, 80 foot tree. But I could do with lobbing the top off it. Because I've measured it, measured the tree, and then we've measured from the foot, 6 foot from its base towards our property, and it will hit it. It will hit it. There'll be about 6 foot or 7 foot at the top of the tree, what I'd probably connect with the property. So I'm in mid just to thinking about taking that. Good morning, Tilly. How are you? You're all right? I often wonder how the old some of the trees are. Well, do you know what? They said, don't they, Tezo, with the rings, you know, the rings on its trunk. You count the rings, don't you? That's what they say. But you don't know, do you, till you actually like chop the tree, if you get what I mean. Or you can date a place, you know, like to an ancient woodland, you know, and things like that. And you can kind of grasp then, you know, on how old they are. But here Tezo, the trees are that wide here. I'm telling you, that some of them are like 6 foot wide here. Easy a good 6 foot wide. I'm good, Tezo. Gonna get wet on me live. It's only a bit of water, Shaz. Just put it down a minute, guys. Go on, I'll let you through. Beautiful dogs. Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you.
Hey, well, I like your red nose. See you later, have a good day. Woman there with 2 nice bull terriers. A nice red nose and a brindle. Absolutely brilliant. Can't wait for all this to start growing. When all this starts growing, it'll be excellent. Oh, it's staggering, bro, how big some of them are. Some can get. Yeah, It is. The fastest tree I've come across here in Blackburn, and it was 9 feet wide, because we measured it with a tape measure. It was 9 feet wide and 22 foot around, all the way around. And it's a big oak tree, and it's in the middle of a field up on that end of Blackburn. And I mean, it is massive, really massive. But because it's out in the middle of the field, no doubt it'll end up being rotten, going rotten. But that's the biggest tree I've seen here in Blackburn. Now there is bigger ones, within Lancashire, but that's the biggest one we have here. I know, because I walk up trails and I do up forests, woodlands. And I'm always looking for a really good picture, do you know what I mean? Especially if I'm out with my boys, I'll get my boys like both of them trying to hug round it, like for scale and things like that. This one. Love those pink flowers. You are always passing on walks. What are these ones, Cheryl? Got loads of them here. Bear with me, Cheryl. Have you seen them, Cheryl? We all little seed pods. Well, them seed pods, if you watch this. I'll just have to watch my eyes. That's not me. Look at them there. You see that? See it blow up. All little seed pods. It's not a native species, Cheryl. It actually takes over, Cheryl. Do you know this stuff? It actually takes over and strangles all other plant life underneath and cuts out all light, from our native species. But they're pretty mental. See that blow up? Yeah, they're really sensitive today, these ones, Shaz. Like when you touch them, just brush past them and all seeds flick all over. Got to watch you getting them in your eyes and things like that. Not straight in the middle. What? They shoot the seeds, Miles. Yeah, they do. I've seen your comment, Andy. Bear with me, bruv. Cheryl, they're the ones the pods explode. Yeah. Evasive. I did spot, it could have been that link actually from Andy from Darwin. How's Kev, Andy? Is he alright? How are you all up at church? You all good? Yeah, cool. So it's nice seeing links going in today. It is. Look at all these oaks here, guys. New line of oaks there. Down that little path as well. I don't know, I might go down that little path. Well, I'm boring BBM. Just like me some days, boring. We all have a days. We all have a days. There's a path up there, guys, right, where I've never took you along, and that takes you right through woodland that way, but it's that overgrown all up top there, I'm going to leave that till winter and then take you all that way. And that way I can get a good walk then. It saves me having to clamber through all type of stuff like this. So if I let it die off, and then I can take you up. If you look, there's a little pathway there that takes you up. Morning Mick, how are you? Oh guys, did you see that? That was a big butterfly, that, on this butterfly bush there then. Now, butterflies are not usually around this time of year, are they? If you get me. That would have been a good little photo, that. There. I'm surprised this butterfly bush here is still in flower actually. Because the rest of them I've come up to are all like that. All died off. Really big butterfly that, guys. A really big butterfly. Weren't a peacock. Did it. Right guys, I'm hoping that this little waterfall here is active today, because every time I've come here it's not. So if it's not, I'm not going to give you a look. Oh, it's about best I've seen it this year. And this one here. Well, that's about best I've seen this one this year, actually. To be quite honest with you. Get a couple of minutes of this in. And we'll continue with the walk. We have water. You know me, we always have water. If I don't get water on live stream, I am live stream near water, so then I can go and sit there and have my dinner. All you need in your life is a little bit of falling water, a nice cup of tea, and that's how it goes. Looks top. But now I need a pee. Yeah, Cheryl, I have to get my water fixed for today. Definitely. It'd still be better if it were all coming right off that top loads of it though, wouldn't it? If you get me. You want to see that tunnel down there, guys? Check this tunnel out. Right, nice dark tunnel that. Takes you all the way right down there. Not trying to keep my chin up. Just sub to blistering. Yeah, sub to blistering. Blistering's cool. Morning, Godson. How are you? Everybody say hello to Godson. Me and Walter. I like Walter though, me. It's really luring for me. It's like one of them magnet things. Good, thanks, pal. Hope everybody's well, bro. Yeah, we're well. I'm alright, bruv. Of course. You hope you're keeping well, bruv. Of course. What? I had my cuppa, what? Off now, SB, back to walk. Oh, hello. Tell you what, you're so bonny, you. You're so bonny, aren't you? Aren't you? You're a so bonny dog. Tell you what, it's lovely that.
Lovely, but she's just such a tart.
But I'll hang about, I'll let you come past. My son's got a big male. You know, an XL.
Oh, right.
Yeah, I noticed.
I don't even know what she is, really. Huh?
Red nose.
Red nose.
Bull terrier.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Staffy at some point.
Yeah. But nice, though.
Lovely, yeah.
She is. She is. Credit to you.
Good.
It's a credit to you.
Thank you.
You have a good day. I'll let that lady pass with dogs. Are you off, Andy, bruv? Does any of you know what plant this is? It's not one of the best plants, is this? It's a nice looking plant with all its flowers. Hey, morning Review, how are you? Go on, big up the snippies, guys. Everybody say hello to Review. The good morning's coming round. I've had a cuppa now. Back to work, Andy. Back to work. Do you know what it is? It's an ivy, Cheryl. It actually it strangles everything. Do you know what? Plants everywhere. It grows upside of your property. It weakens all brickwork and everything. If you're in a wooden property, it'll probably grow fruit. Do you know what? Gaps in wood, and yeah, it takes over. It's another takeover species we have here. Oh, guys, I keep meaning it's part of a bridge here. What used to be here, what used to join up with railway. What used to be up there. Good morning, Adrian. And what it were a waste of money. So what they ended up doing, they ended up bringing the bridge right across that bit after trying to bring it from here that way. But I still need at some point to get round that, check if it's got any mason marks on up masonry and everything else. I'll just zoom in for you. That's one at foot pillars at where the bridge was. That. So still to this day to have a right good scout round that. We'll see if there's any mason marks or anything like that on it. But up there's a little one up there, a little one. Yeah, no problem, Adrian. It's all cool, bruv. Morning, Ron. How are you? And up here in this little woodland here, I'll give you a quick look. I don't know if it's going to kick me out, but just bear with me because I'll just pass through this little woodland pretty quickly. It's back now. So if I take you up here, I need to sort car out for MOT. Yeah, go on, Ron, get them bulbs changed. They're generally on a clip at back, aren't they? Back at lights. Lights generally clip out these days. Just take your battery terminal off though, Ron, earthwire. But only snag with that, if it's an electronic key, it can be hard work. Can be hard work. Isn't this here? This was like a little structure, this. What, we're off the railway at one time. It's like some little children have lined a lot of stones up or something, doesn't it? I'll get the sun. I'll get the sun to do it. You see it, where corner where? You've still got a lot of old masonry and things like that lying about. Got some pictures on this little building. It was like a little, like train drivers like shack type thing, like hut, but not a hut, made out of stone. It's part of a wall running right down. You can actually see where they're on top of the wall there, and it runs right down. Just like a little square building it were. And that, believe it or not, with the door there. Size of big pieces of masonry. Yeah, they scrapped it to put the railway over up here, which I think is cool. But a bit of waste of money in it. And that one there, we're part of Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. That bit down there. YouTube for life. Nice little grasses then. Pieces of masonry, guys. There were two other pieces of masonry here, and they were like square bricks, blocks like that, but they had circles in them. I pointed them out on a live stream before. I said that they make good planters. Well, as soon as I finished the live stream, right, I come back and I think somebody had been and took them. Hang on, I think that's one of them actually. There was two, but there's one here. I know why they put one here, because they're that heavy. You notice? They're actually brilliant little planters then. You plant your plants inside, what come out the side. Drag it out a minute. Put your main plant, guys, in top. And then with these side holes, you have your plants coming out at sides as well. With a little bit of ivy growing down as well, on both sides. And they make absolutely brilliant planters, they do. But there was two of them here. So I'm thinking somebody's took one and hidden one, if you get me, because they are heavy. And if you look, guys, there's two flat spots where they must have been. But they are heavy. Can you hit railway, guys? Train, guys. If you look here, yeah, they're cool, aren't they, Ron? Take it home, SB. I'm a good 5 miles or something away from my house, 3 miles, 5 miles, something like that. So carrying it home, you know, it's just a no-no. You can carry it home, but you're going to be tired, aren't you, when you get home? It's not blocks, old masonry, what were here. Best thing about them, they're solid stone as well. But it's cool. It's cool. See, anything like that, I like to repurpose stuff, me. Anything like that. Right, guys, I'm going to take you over here. I don't know if it's going to kick us out here, because it has done before. On this car park where I'm on now. If you look here, this place he's actually repurposed something here as well. Look at this. Have you seen that, what they've repurposed? Got a little bit of architecture on that. It's a pity it's been broke, but architecture on that's brilliant. Look at it. Actually cool, that. Cool little bit of architecture. You notice? It's little pillars on the side. If you look at this one, and this, I actually like this as well. Looks like the corner off top of an apex, you know, on the building, and you can see actually where they had the lightning rod as well. You notice? Which I think is cool. See, I like all that type of stuff, me. I think it's all brilliant stuff, me. Review its vintage year, birth year, but it what feels like 1873 to what 1973. Got blistering wheelbarrow it. No, I'd just if I were going to take it, cool on. If I were going to take it blistering, I'd get myself a taxi to here, or I'd just ring my brother up to come down in van. You know, pick it up. But I'm not into taking it, bro. Do you get me? They've been there for years, man, there. And I mean years. A lot of years. They come off all these type houses. So I feel like, you know, if I take it, I feel like I'm doing it a bit of misjustice, if you get me. Because like, there's only me enjoying it then when I walk past it in my garden, isn't there? Where for them who knows it's there can enjoy it, can't they? When they walk past. Because they won't take it in a hurry, definitely not. Put the cart all the way around. Seen that? That there with old bollard, that, believe it or not. A really, really old bollard were in that. It was smart as well. Fancy Victorian one. Because this here were part of that old railway line what cut right through. But when they got down to it were a failed attempt at the bridge. So they moved the railway line to down there and along. Failed attempt by Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. Hang on. That there, guys, a big piece of masonry that. It's got some carbines on it, you know, stone carbines on it. Like public art, trail art. On both sides it has. It's got that ivy growing all over it now. Yeah, I think it's cool down here, me. So vast, so big. Paths, trails, sledding everywhere. But you wait for that autumn to come and it just completely changes. Completely. Good morning, Ant, how are you? Everybody said good morning to Ant. Can somebody put Alt Sniffy's links up for us? Put glues in as well, and shoes. I like Sniffers, they're cool. Seen that there? That's like a little trail there, you know, it takes you right through as well. That takes you down onto the railway line, does that? You see my camera go dark then. I put my hand in where. Trying to focus on my hand then. All I see on my screen, it's all gridded up in a grid section. And I have like a little square like that bouncing around, you know, like trying to focus on things. That's what it's doing now when I'm moving my fingers like that. Pretty mental. And we'll go and have a look at some artwork down here, I think. Depends which way I go when I come out of this little bit here. In fact. Hey, Tom's in, cool. Not seen Tom around for a bit. I was wondering if he's alright. See, there's a path that way. We've got that path that leads that way. But I like this path, me. The only reason why I'm not that keen on that one, because it takes us out onto the road and then up into an housing estate. That one there, it like kind of like takes us round in a big circle. But this one I like because, well, it did have some trail art on the sides, but it's little bits of views you get from here, I like. The lights over here. I hope I'm not stepping out of line. I'll mention a photo site I used a lot of what? Geography.org. They have got loads of countryside pics, etc. Adrian, mentioning it's alright, bro. It's the link business, if you get what I mean. It's not a problem, you get me? It's not a problem, mate. Have you seen that? Got Jubilee Tower up there in distance, right? But you can see all sun shining off top of the hillside. Thought of it might be interesting. Yeah, if it's photography and things like that, yeah, of course. That's what I'm saying. Don't worry about it. It's all right. You know, you're not offended. As long as it's a legit thing, you know what I mean? And it's not seedy. It's not full of wrong uns and that. Do you get what I'm saying? So we don't like wrong uns. Well, you won't like wrong uns either, but you know what I'm getting at. That little hill there, guys, just that little hill there, is one of my favourite places to go and sit. Right up there on Trig. That's one of our trigs here in Blackburn. Sit right up there, and the views it gives you is amazing, honestly. So sit up there. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty windy, but when you're up there where them trees are, within the trees, it's got like a big, like what I call an horseshoe, like where you can all sit in the middle and that. And then like raised bankings all the way around, so it keeps you out of wind. But I tell you what, the views are amazing, honestly, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, I love that walk, me, and I love the walk what brings you right down. Come here, I'll zoom in and show you. From the entry from the right hand side of this, there's a little pathway what brings you all the way right down. Yeah, we have to protect our children and everyone else. Spot on review, spot on. Children, women, the vulnerable, the disabled, can go on review. There's a lot of wrong ones on this platform. You get me? There is. People attacking women and all sorts, honestly. Attacking women, kids, the lot. In all different communities. Honest to God. A lot of selfish people. There is a lot of selfish people. A lot. No, I come to YouTube to do good, me. You know what I mean? Not the other, like, you know, definitely stand against all abuse and bullying. Spot on review. You've got a big tick in my book, believe it or not. You have got a big tick in my book. All sniffers have. I think there should be more sniffers, me, in every community. That's what I think. Push all these wrong ones out. There's no place for them, is it? But like we always say on here, it's my opinion, if you get me. I wouldn't mind them pieces of masonry there. Yeah, big up the sniffers, and big up the sniff fan as well, definitely. Big up OG Glue and Shoe, especially Glue for bringing it about. Good morning.
Morning.
It's taking its time. Come on, she's waiting for you. See you later. That is why this channel is so refreshing. It's so lovely and friendly. Yeah, we are. We are. Everybody's lovely and friendly. It's just some channels aren't either, like, you know, some channels aren't friendly based. It's not what this channel is. If you get what I'm saying. I've tried. I find what some channels keep welcoming them back. I don't get it at all. There's a lot of channels like that. There is a lot of channels. Review, look at my community from over the last few days. And what a raise. Ow. Has now what? Changed what? Their names to what? Shaz Destroyer. I know, like, bit pathetic. Bit pathetic it is. Yeah, Glue is a legend. I like Glue. I do. Even my boys like watching, you know, my autistic lad absolutely loved that video, what Glue did, you know. You know, of his court he did. You know, he stuck a load of stuff on court and that. My boy absolutely loves it, honestly. He plays, because he's autistic, he plays it and then plays it back and plays it and then plays it back. Absolutely brilliant, honestly. If I ever seen Glue in person, I'd thank him just for that. Because my boy, he laughs his head off. He sits there with the giggles and everything, honestly. If I ever seen Glue in person, I'd thank him for that, I would. Just for the smile on my boy's face and him laughing and giggling. It's absolutely brilliant, honestly. I'll let this lady past. I'll let you pass, quick dog.
Alright. Sit down. Stop messing about.
I'm going to sniff around.
Come on. We didn't get that big ring we're supposed to get, did we?
As I noticed that, it's jealous people what after fame. We all just want, what, a good time, positive vibes. Yeah. I prefer it, reviews, you know, like all happy, you know, I'm an happy Larry, me, do you get what I mean? All the time, do you get what? Don't know what it is, I get up in morning, I must get up in the morning with a smile on my face, me, I don't know. But I'm happy all the time. It's just like little things like that, you know, they'll grind at you a little, because you think to yourself, what's all that about? You know what I mean? I know it's all out of a time out, you know, but Shaz didn't even time the person out either. It's like, wow. It's like, grow up and move on, do you know? There's other fish to fry. You get what I mean? It just seems to be acceptable that people attack women and all sorts, you know what I mean? You get at kids, you know. I don't know what it is. The big issue over a timeout, but there's so much more going on. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. What you doing, fella? Come on then. Go on, catch your mum up. Go on, catch her up. You're leaving me. I'm a fuck die. Morning, Jeffrey. Listerine. I'm good. I hope you're well. Bear with me. Ron, yeah, that's me for putting posts up proving I'm telling him what the truth on the abuse he's getting. Alright. To me, it's all kiddie crap, isn't it? Absolutely kiddie crap. I mentioned the other night, there's more. There's more to YouTube than that. Believe me, there is. You know, just if they're stuck for content and all that lot, just go out and just do what makes you happy. You know, I've said this before. You know, everybody might not be like interested in what makes you happy, but do you know what I mean? If you go out and film what makes you happy, you can be yourself. Do you know what I mean? These people can be themselves. You know, they don't have to put a face on. They don't have to put a mask on. They don't, you know, all that type of stuff, do they? You know, I haven't got time to like check on everybody's channels and go through all this stuff and see which words they've said out of context wrong, and you know, at certain times, and I haven't got time for that, me. I'd rather just go out and have a laugh and a joke. You know what I mean? Get a bit of filming done, or document something. You know, get some pictures. You know, having a laugh and a joke. You know, I haven't had time going through my own content, me. That much of it. You know, like me, I've got that many memory sticks. It's unreal. I picked up a memory stick over there. I thought, oh, sound, I'll be able to use this and put some footage on it off my camera. You know, free up a bit of space. And sticks in your computer, it's full. I thought, right, that's just another one. I'll be getting shares next. Honestly, I'm buying them. Absolutely, it's absolutely brilliant. Don't get me wrong, because I've got that much, but it gets you, man, I'm telling you. Look at Rod laughing. But the more you react to them, the more they'll push you. You ignore them and they'll move on. I know. But it's one of them things, isn't it? It's like, if it's harmless and it's harmless and banter, isn't it? You know. But it's when it gets personal. You know, the attacking starts, you know, personal. You know, I've always been learnt, like, you know, leave all that personal thing to one side. You know, unless it's real personal to you, it affects you. Unless they're a wrong one, you know what I mean? So the wrong one in society affects everybody. It's like, what do people define as a wrong one? Because some people get away with it, some people don't. And that's the nature of the beast of YouTube. Sometimes it's one rule for one and not the same rule for anybody else. And so on and so forth. Just one of them, isn't it? Take care, Jeffrey. Sorry I'm going on a bit, bruv. I'm not here to go on about it, if you get what I mean, either. Just my opinion, innit? And when my opinions start coming through, then I'm not even looking at the screen then. I'm not even seeing what people are saying. Good morning. Jesus, boy. There, whisper. You got what, the magic touch. But I need to check out your channel, Ron. Hey, Ron has got a good channel. Believe me. Don't care what anybody says. He has got a good channel, as Ron. He's got some amazing birds, I'm telling you. And he's a little monkey. Wow, that's top. That's top. Who wouldn't want one of them? That's a fact. Get down here, I'm going to have a little rest. I'm going to see what's going on in chat. Seems I've just been walking on there, whittering on. I did want to go that way. That's the way I wanted to go. Come on, we'll take this way and I'll find a tree log to sit down on. took you down that way over there. I took you down that path that way, and across there is like top of that Daddy Mountain where I was a couple of days ago. I think it was a couple of days ago. So today I want to take you along here. See if we get any photo opportunities coming through here. Some wildlife into your system. Makes it all feel better. Or do the typical English thing and have a cup of tea and don't expect everything to be alright. Met a French guy on holiday many years ago, and it were him who said that to me. He said, you English, you think when you're stressed. He said, well, this is what he said. He said, you English, when you stressed, he said, you're okay. He said, you have a cup of tea. He said, you're okay. I just started laughing at him. I just bought a teapot. Just bought a teapot. Cool, Leo. I didn't even see you in there, Leo. How are you, bruv? Has it got a tea cosy though? You've got to get one of them Jamaican style tea cosies on it, haven't you? Definitely. I think we're all the sleepies, guys. They're all railway sleepies, these. Whole place is all along the floor. We're right along. Absolutely brilliant. Come on, I think we'll take this little path this way. See, the original path there. I'm going to take the path this way. I want to find a log to sit down on. You've got a branch there I can sit down on, I suppose. Look at me, just walk past it. That's because I can't stop, innit? Can't stop still, me. Tell you what, guys, woke up this morning, wow, cramping toes. Has any of you had cramping toes before? Morning, Purple. You know, first time I've ever had cramp that in my toes this morning. Wow, I don't want that again. I'm telling you, that was dodgy. No, we'll sit on that, let's sit here. It was dodgy, really dodgy. Tell you what, this is a good little point, this, to park my camera a minute either as well. Let me ditch that there a minute, guys. Always a winner, isn't it, that? Get a nice little tripod type thing on tree for your camera. Save you bringing one. Of course. I'm gonna drink. Bear with me, guys. Put my bag back on. Get sirens in the background. Better. Sorry about that then, guys. Just plug her in. Thank you, Ella, for putting besties up. I bet parts of the south of France are nice. Oh yeah, definitely. Alicante way and things like that'd be nice, won't they? Nice place, Alicante. Morning, Jamie. Good morning. What think is if someone / something what annoys you ever react in anger once? What kind? If it still bothers you, then address it calmly. Yep. Easier addressing it calmly. And what? Respectfully. Once you start, chat's going up. Once you start rowing, what the madness? What? Yeah, you're dead right. I couldn't agree anymore. Definitely. South of France is mega expensive. Oh yeah, definitely. Not cheap, is it? Oh, it's a dog. Do you know what? I thought there were a deer just going to come running out that bush then, Shaz. It's a dog. What, is it going to run for me, this deer? oh, railway sleepers. You know, all decomposing and all rotting. Just walking along. It's a piece of trail art. Well, what's left of it. Look at it. It was all painted, if you notice. It's green paint top bottom and that. The rest of it were all painted white. Doesn't look like it's going to be there long, that, does it? Do you get me? It's a shame. It's a shame. It would have been a really good piece of art, that. You have inspired me today. I'm going to make a video of my dog walking in the woods today. Cool, Cheryl. Cool. I like that. You notice, Cheryl, I'm just walking slowly today. It's because I'm taking it all in today. Because I know very shortly it's not going to look like this. It's just all going to rapidly change. You know, like we eat space for like a couple of days. Especially here. We have not being evergreens or out like that, they'll just drop out leaves. Every one of them. So when you get all them yellows and oranges and reds and browns, you know, mixed in with oak green, it looks brilliant. Has it started where you are, Shaz? Wow. I like what the kind of what snake. I like the kind of snake we have. What here called what? The adder. Yep. The adder, we've got to be careful with the adder. I've only seen a couple here in Blackburn. Shaz has seen quite a few where she is. Got snake warning signs everywhere where Shaz is. There's a little pathway there. Yeah, look at tree here, Shaz. Got apples on that. Full trees full of them, Shaz. Full of apples. Nice good wild apple trees, that. Absolutely full of them it is. Bit of scrumpy going on out of that tree, isn't it? Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. Not bad morning, is it?
I know, I tell you what, it's a lot better today than it was yesterday, isn't
I
it?
know.
Freezing yesterday.
I know, I was saying.
Yeah.
Home,
Came well.
eating on.
Oh yeah, blanket on shoulders.
I know.
See you later.
Yeah.
Joe, I'm going to come one day and clean that. Every time I've come, you can't see what it is. It's a big sunbird, that's what it is. I'm going to clean that, me, at some point. See, if you've noticed, guys, you'll notice that I walk down here quite often. Because a lot of these people, what you see, like say, hiya and all that, it's because they see me up and down, if you get what I mean. They always see me like filming, you know, taking pictures, you know, within this place here. So I always seem to get a really nice reception off people. You know, everybody's always got a smile on their face. But I put that down to being out in nature, me. We're all being out in nature. You know, coming out of the house. Good morning, me. Everybody say hello to me. I put it down to being out in nature, me. Instead of being cooped up inside. Spending money on eating and, you know, all that type of stuff. Now, a lot of us can't help that, can we? You know, I know that. I've been there before myself. But now I'm back up out and on my feet, me. It's like spot on. Absolutely love it. Nothing better. Absolutely nothing better. Shaz, how close are you? Have you got wet up on that hill yet? Where are you? Why the arches? It's all railway line disuse. Yeah, it's an old railway line disuse. Yeah, of course it is. It was a failed attempt, you know, at a railway. To tell you the truth, the original railway is there, but this line here was an old disused railway line. It was from Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway. That's what it was from. But it was just a failed botch attempt. They put the railway right across. Cool, Shaz. They put the railway right across, but when they got further up the top end there, the geology of the land went against them. So they couldn't put a bridge, so then they had to move it, you know, over, if you get what I'm saying. So they ended up building the separate line, what runs diagonally with all them trees at that back. I'll just give you a quick look at that. You just see the Blackburn there, guys. That's Blackburn Rovers football ground. Ewood Park. You know, I remember when it what it looked like before that, when it all had all the stands and things like that. Before Jack Walker put his hand in his pocket. Jack Walker, one of the biggest fans, you're a big shareholder as well. Look at that, all getting ready to die off. See, that's that colour. We'll come back there in a couple of days and that'll over like a yellowy orange, that tree. Just can't wait, me. It's like I've been itching all year, you know, for autumn to come. To get all awesome pictures I want this year. And I've even planned out what trees and, you know, like what areas and what picture sets I want. I've even planned all that out ready. It's not work this for me anyway, but I'll say it like it is work. It's like going to work, preparing all your workstation, getting all your tools out, getting everything, and then waiting for your work to actually arrive for you to start, if you get what I mean. That's what it's like for me. Good job I'm a patient person. Patience. It's what we all need. All steps. And over here I can hear the water, which always draws me like a magnet. Always. That's that down that embankment there, where the water is. I can hear it. I think I'm going to sit on that top step there and chill. The hell of the floor, what? The hell of the floor shining now. Kill. I'm going to sit. Oh, come down a couple of steps. There's a larger step here, so that's always good. And it's all these little tight places like this. Just come and forget about things for a while. Get me? Taking it all in. As soon as that autumn comes, wow, it's going to be magic, this place, honestly. I've even got already visualising the pictures in my head. I am. Just can't wait. What, you going to get rain today, blistering? I've got a feeling I'm going to get rain here, if you get what I mean, but it's just the nature of the beast here, if you get me. It's Blackburn. We call it darkburn because the skies are completely dark some days, honestly. And not only that, way back in day, they used to have one of the biggest chimneys in Europe here. It's nicknamed with the Giant. And they used to bring all, you know, like waste and everything from all neighbouring towns and all cities and bring it here to Blackburn to burn. And they said at one stage that about the smoke level, you could only see up to about 30-40 feet from ground, because the rest of the sky was just pitch black with all soot and smoke. It's going to rain, SB. I can feel it in my bones. Do you know what? It's funny you say that, Anthony, right? Because it's just, the temperature drops about 5 minutes ago. You know, really drops. Cold. And that's like what sign I usually, you know, go off, especially when I'm out walking. Temperature will just drop, and then next thing you know, heavens will open, and then that's it. All coming down on you then. Right, guys, do all you guys want to start dropping your links in? Start dropping your links in chat for us, guys. It's for everybody else what watches it later on. Nice and warm here in Manchester. Oh, as it's been, what, torrential here. Oh. You're going to get soaked, Shels. You're going to have to get yourself some waterproofs if you've not got any. Oh, I'm out of speed to take care of. Viewers, before you go, my mate, will you put your link in, bruv? Please. Put your link in. And yeah, well, if you can, will you make sure you put Glue's Alt Snippers links in for me? Because I did a live the other day, right? And I had to delete it, if you get what I mean. It went all Glues and Shoes and Air and Kipper and everybody else, you know, and reviews and that lot. It's when all the links were in. But I had to delete it because it was just pixely, do you know, end at live. Just so pixely, so I just ended up clipping a few things and then, you know, getting rid of it. So I could do with Alt Sniffers links in on end. I got what? I've got my pack of hot smokes in a plastic bag in my pocket. But it's alright that, Shaz, because you can always use a plastic bag to sit down on in case there's any surfaces all wet. Do you get what I mean? So it's alright, I have a plastic bag, me. That's what I do. Mine's one of them bags for life from Christmas. Thank you, Queen. Oh, cool. Tell you what, Snowflake were in yesterday, weren't they? Weren't she? I think I seen it in Nutters this morning. Snowflake. Yeah, review. Review's cool. Top 10 in my book, definitely. Yes, my bike. Things have come. Oh, thank you. Well, you do end up getting a new camera on. Only thing I feel though, Ron, right, it's the microphone, isn't it? Do you know, like with the wind sound, do you know, like when you're riding? You know, I think it'll be stronger if you're on a motorbike, wouldn't it? Right, the mine's just setting it up for after a dead spot. Yeah, cool, Shaz, cool. Whenever you're ready. Yeah, put Tom's up. Police scanner, body camera, and underbite lights. Have you got some LEDs for it, Ron? I'll tell you what are sweet, Ron. You'll look out for them LED dust caps. They're alright. My sons have got some on the pedal bikes actually. You know what I for motorbikes? I'll tell you what. Yeah, Kipper, I like Kipper. It gives you like, you know, the glow ring all the way around. And my boys' ones, they changed 4 different colours as well. They're alright. They are. But I do know somebody who's got a sports bike, a GSXR. Hi Lisa. Lisa, put your link in for us. One of them GSXRs, right? And he's put all the LED strip lights on the inside, you know, all casing. So when he's on bike, it all like lights up, you know, from within. Oh, it's smart. It is smart. Cool, Lisa, cool. Yeah, my boys and my little girl are all good, Queen. They are. They're all at school today. Which I'd rather than be at home, if you get me. I'd rather teach my own children, me. But they have to go to school, they have to associate and, you know, things like that. Me, lol. Lisa. Yeah, thank you, Ayla, for putting Rob's up. Yeah, if Rob's watching, I'm going to be... good morning, Yasmin. Yasmin, we're waiting on Shaz going live, but stick your link in for us. I like Yasmin. She's got a great channel, guys. She has. Absolute great channel. Just let me pull that to one side, guys. Go on, you're right. I'll get off steps. Yeah, YouTube Asylum Adventures. Yeah, put Rob's second channel in as well, definitely. Yeah, Rob, if you're listening, bro, I'm on about 2 days catch up. About 2 days behind. I just had to get up then because there's a lady coming up here and I didn't want her walking up the muddy embankment when there's a lot of steps here when I'm sat on. So I'll get off the steps and let the lady up. Good afternoon, girl. Cool. Oops, it's afternoon already. Not morning. Logman said he's making some stars out of twigs. Is he? Oh, brilliant. I'll have to have a look at them, Queen. Definitely. Coming Christmas as well, so I'll tell you what, Queen, they'll be alright for like big Christmas tree decorations. Do you know, like put trees out in garden and that, won't they? You what? Go on, vlog man. What a good idea, that. What a good one. Spot on. Yeah, Shazzy's live, guys. Ella, did you put all Snippy's links up for me? Did you? Yeah, cool. Right, guys, I'll love yous and leave yous. Yeah, cool, Ron, bruv. I'm glad you were in because we were all thinking you might come off your bike or something yesterday, you know. Yeah, you take care, Lex. Take care, Ron, bruv. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Ayla. Brilliant as always. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Review. Thank you, Yasmin. Thanks, Shaz. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Blistering, bruv. Thank you, Lisa. Just quickly flicking through. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Ant. Right, I'm turning into Waltons again, aren't I? Right, guys, I'll see you all over at Shazzy's. Love yous and leave yous. Look after yourselves. Give me best at the family. Be sweet with your neighbour. See you later, Purple. See you later, Cheryl. Big love to you as well, Cheryl, definitely. And make sure you look after them children, because they're the next generation, guys. Right, love yous and leave yous. See you later, Ruth. You have a good one. See you later, John. See you all in a bit, guys. See you all over at Shazzy's.